my channel, The Mariam Blend. Today we'll be making chicken gozleme, for which we will need minced chicken. Along with it, we'll need some of these veggies. I've taken capsicum, onions, carrots, and additionally I'll also be adding baby spinach. To clarify in the beginning itself, this is not the authentic recipe, but this is my take on chicken gozleme. These are the key ingredients that we will be using in our recipe along with a few spices. So let's get started. I'll heat the pan, and once it's hot, I'll add a tablespoon of oil to it. I'm using olive oil. You can use whichever oil you prefer. Now I'm going to add a tablespoon of ginger garlic paste to this. I'll saute this for a minute so that the flavors get infused in the oil. Now I'll add the chicken mince to this and we'll cook it until the color changes. So here, as you can see, the chicken has released a lot of water. We'll make sure all of this water has evaporated completely before we add the other ingredients to this. Now as you can see, the water has completely evaporated. This is when we can start adding the vegetables. I'll start by adding one diced carrot. Along with this, I've taken 150 grams of spinach that I had finely chopped. Now I'll add half a medium diced onion to this. Last but not the least, I'll add a quarter of capsicum to this, which again has been finely diced. We'll give it a good mix. Now I'll cover and cook the mixture for around 10 minutes on a low-medium flame. Until the filling is cooked, let's go ahead and make a dip to go along with the gozleme. For this, I'll be using Greek yogurt, a little coriander, minced garlic and mayo. I've taken around 2-3 tablespoons of Greek yogurt, within which I'll add coriander. Then I'll add minced garlic. This is around 2 cloves of minced garlic and a dollop of mayo. Now let's give it a good mix. And our dip is done. So let's check whether it's completely cooked or not. Make sure there's no water left in the mixture. Now that it's done, I'll start adding the spices. I'll take around half a teaspoon of salt. Then I'll add around 1 teaspoon of pepper powder. And lastly, I'll add around 1 teaspoon of chili flakes. Now let's give it a good mix. And we'll let it cook for a minute or two until all the flavors and all the spices are infused together. So I left the mixture to cook for a few minutes more after adding the spices. As you can see, it's completely done and it's giving a beautiful smell as well. Now I'll put the mix into this plate. The mixture can be stored in a fridge for a good 3-4 days and can be used for whenever you want to make a quick meal for yourself or anyone in the family. Now let's assemble the gozleme together. I've heated the pan and added half a teaspoon of oil. For this recipe, I'll use store-bought wraps. Now I'll add the mixture on half of the wrap. Now we'll top it with a cheese of our choice. I'm using cheddar cheese. You can use whichever cheese you prefer. Now I'll cover the filling with the other half of the wrap, like this. Now we'll let it cook from both sides until it's golden brown. I'm covering it with a lid so that the cheese melts quickly. So now let's check it. Seems like it's done. I'm going to flip it and see. So as you can see, it's got a nice golden brown color. We'll cook it from the other side as well until it's got a nice golden and crispy texture. Now that it's done, let's dish it out.